Okay, what I have a problem with is my oven door doesn't close all the way. So when you're driving down the road, it's just beating and banging, unless you do like my wife, get a bunch of cord and tie it up. But I'm gonna try to fix it. Now I already took the panel off the front door and checked where the hinges are going to it, and they're good and tight. So what I'm gonna do, we're gonna pull the stove and oven all the way out and check the screws where the hinges are on the side of it. So we'll get started. First thing we do, turn off the gas. So let's go outside and turn the gas off. Okay, so I have a Damon Challenger 2004 motorhome, and I'm going to turn the propane off. Here's your valve. That's your regulator going to your inside. We're just going to shut her off right here, and we'll be good to go. We just had to bleed the gas off in the lines inside. Okay, back inside. First thing we need to do, I'm going to pop this top off so we can get to the screws so we can pull this out. The way this top goes, it just snaps on, so we're going to pop off, get a screwdriver and pry it off there. Okay, got that off. Okay, now I'm going to break loose the gas line coming in from outside to your little regulator here. It goes your burners. Break that loose, you're going to get some gas in here. So have a fan on. Blow that out. Put your door open on the camper. Don't gas yourself. Now you got 4 screws, 2 on each side, 2 here, 2 here, and also down at the bottom on the doors you got 2. Got 1 here and 1 on the other side. So we're going to take them screws loose so we can pull this thing out. Got that done. Just gotta watch your tube when you're pulling it out. Or slide it on out here. Grab a hold of this right way. Okay. Ain't too heavy. I got a milk crate I'm setting it on, so I don't have to set it on my floor. Alright. Okay. I'm going to take the side panel off and we're going to look at that hinge, see what it looks like. Insulation here. There. Okay, I went ahead and took the top front panel off. Here's your hinge. The spring looks good. All that looks good. I checked it the other day and that all looked good. That's why I thought maybe it was on the side. So here's the side. We took it off, and what we got here See if I can get a little light on this. See it? This little piece right here where it sits on against the, it looks like it's a little bent in or worn. Where I push the door closed, I got a little gap there. So what I gotta do, right, you got some kind of shim put in there, or something else. I gotta try to figure that out. Well, I'm gonna figure that out and I'll let you know what I did. Okay, here's that little piece I was telling you about. I'm gonna close the door so it's got that gap. Don't hold the door tight. What I did, I made me some shims. Found some little piece of aluminum in my shop. It wasn't quite thick enough, so I doubled it. It's just an 1/8 inch thick. So I'm gonna stick it behind that shim. Use a little super glue to hold it in place, and the insulation to hold it in place. It ought not go nowhere. And that'll take care of the trick. Let me do that real quick. Got my shim in there. Here's my door. Nice and closed, good and tight. Goes all the way now. Shouldn't rattle when I go down the road. So the way I did that to open that up where I can stick that shim in there, right in front where these hinges are, I opened the door up and I put my screwdriver right behind that round above the arm. Right here. I closed the door and it pushed that out to where I can stick that shim back there. And then all I did was open the door, screwdriver falls out, and my shim's in place. I did that on both sides of the oven. Same thing over here. So door's all fixed, so I'll do put the insulation back in the wall, screw the panels back on, and we're done with that. Okay, got the sides put all back on, and just insert it back in, put my gas line back through the back side, screw it back down. Gas line on. Okay, when I turn my gas back on, just check for leaks. And we'll go ahead and bleed the air out of this. Light her up. There it is. All good to go. Pop the top back on. There it is. Door closes all the way. Not loose anymore.